I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today for the retirement walkout ceremony for Patrolman Rob Meyer. Who just over 25 years ago became a Lakewood police officer. So Rob, congratulations. Today is the first day for the rest of your life. Summer vacation. Speaking of, a lot of people out here today, family. You see his nephews that are officers. Andrew, Alex. Stephen in the back.
Alex, stand up. That was Montgomery.
And of course, Rob's family, his mom, his dad, stepmom, his lovely wife, his son and daughter, and mother-in-law. Aunt Nancy. And Aunt Nancy. Hi, Aunt Nancy.
His sister.
I don't know the whole cousin Ruth and his sister. Sorry. Before we get started, Mike, if you could present. We have a little token of the PBA to the women in Rob's life.
Second row. Sorry, Carolyn, I left you out.
Yeah, doing that presentation was Mike Zwick, one of the vice presidents for the PBA, who's also an academy mate of Rob's. I'm incidentally his brother-in-law also.
All the family.
It's all in the family here. Rob was one of my training officers, I guess, after I got out from the academy back in 1995. We had worked midnights together and subsequently did some bike patrol, which was a pretty fun year. Yeah, 50 pounds on both of us. And then we worked day shift the last couple of years, so kind of got to know each other pretty good. Our kids grew up together. I went to high school with his wife. I'm going to miss you, Robbie. Thank you. I guess at this time I'd like to call Rob's daughter, Lauren, up. I understand she has a few words.
God, I'm already crying. I'm only walking up here. So some people never get to meet their heroes, but I was raised by mine. Every day for my entire life, I've worried about you at work, and now I can finally relax knowing that you made it. So we have a lot of fun times ahead of us. Not only are you my hero, but you're my best friend. You've shown me compassion and dedication through your amazing years at the Lakewood Police Department. Whether it be you buying a homeless man medicine, cough syrup, $45 worth of stuff and soup, or you saving someone's life, you've just always been my hero, and I've always been your biggest supporter, and you've always been my biggest supporter. So I'm just so blessed to call you my father, my hero, my best friend. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited for you, and I just want you to enjoy this next ride. I love you.
Tears were supposed to be.
Lauren, thank you. How do you follow that?
Yeah, thanks. We should have put her in a happy shit.
With that, I'm going to call the chief of police, incidentally, Rob's brother.
Yeah, that's a tough act to follow. Should put Lauren at the end. And I wrote a few things down, printed something out. I think it was going to be that hard to put this together, but as I started putting pen to paper. So as Mark said, Rob was hired in 1992, went to the Ocean County Police Academy. About 16 or 20 weeks later, he graduated. Rob started walking a foot beat downtown Lakewood. He walked downtown Lakewood. He walked some seedy areas, Martin Luther King Drive, back then, not seedy anymore. East 4th Street, 2nd Street, a lot of neighborhoods were tough back then. Let's see, during his training, he was sent to Michigan to the community policing school to learn about community policing, something he was already doing and doing well. During that course, a woman started choking at the table behind us, and Reggie was there. Reggie, a bunch of guys jumped up, and Rob performed the Heimlich maneuver on her. Not even 8 months out of the academy, saves this woman's life. So right then and there, we knew what kind of officer Rob was going to be. Wasn't afraid to jump up, get involved, and take action. So I'm very proud of that. Rob spent a lot of time downtown. He rode a bicycle. He got to know the merchants, has seen many merchants, many store owners here. He was very popular. Everybody knew Robbie. He was very popular, and probably spent some time in the bakery too once in a while. I saw Shuey Bach from Shuey's Bakery the other day. I don't think he's here today, but Shuey's a good friend of Rob's. As I see Butchie Epstein, I see a lot of people here. So Rob really made his mark downtown. Last couple of years, senior patrolman, working day shift, weekends off. Comes from a lot of years working different shifts, midnight shifts, split shifts, long days, being held over for overtime. Some of the letters I found in this file, citizens wrote into the chief, then Chief Lawson, that Rob was calming. He calmed accident victims. He comforted people until first aid arrived. He stayed with people until their family members arrived. There was a lot of letters in this file. Another letter said he resolved the situation with professionalism. Again, a woman suffered heat exhaustion at the Lakewood Country Club. She was rendered unconscious in the women's locker room. So that all guys who went to a locker room, Rob gets to go to the women's locker room, the country club, and he gets to render first aid to this lady. She wrote that he was a gem of a police officer. I mean, the letters go on and on and on. Another woman locked her keys in the car. Rob got her keys out at the Home Depot, and he wished her a Merry Christmas. She wanted to thank him. That's all he said to us, Merry Christmas. So he was just a good guy. A lot of letters, changed the tire at Exxon. I mean, everything in this file is, top notch. Rob was decorated for finding a missing child that was lost in Lakewood. We have lots of missing children. A night out lost in Lakewood. Certainly, these events are big when they happen. Rob's received a life-saving award, Victorious Service Award, the Gallantry Star Award. That was for a man pointing a shotgun. Him and I believe Jim Van sitting in the wings back there. Billy Rob, okay. Jim, you're on the wall with the guy with the knives? 2 knives. Medal of Honor. So I'm going to read you that one, Medal of Honor. There's too many to read, so I picked this one out. On May 6, 2003, at 9 p.m., Patrol Officer Meyer was on routine patrol with Officer James Van Silver. They observed a large group of males in the corner of 400 block of Clifton Avenue. Officers pulled their vehicles over to this location to investigate what was going on, when suddenly 2 of the males started screaming that there was a male yielding not 1, but 2 knives. Officer Meyer and Van Silver approached the suspect and ordered him to drop the knives. Officer Van Silver was securing the people back. Officer Meyer was trying to deal with the guy with the knives. Again, he ordered him to drop the knives. The guy didn't respond. He was just standing there staring at him. The guy didn't know what to do. Obviously, Rob had his gun out at that point, and in a split decision, what do? A woman walked out, down the stairs, turns, and now you have a civilian get in the middle of the whole thing. So Rob used and I'm going to quote, a combative kick to the suspect's chest, which immediately disabled the suspect. I think more planted him into the wall, 2 feet back. So the guy's down there, both knives are on the ground. Everyone's looking at him what the hell just happened? Where he could use deadly force and justified use deadly force, probably on more than one occasion during that scenario, but he acted quick. And rather than end the life, he saved the life. and protected his fellow officers, the young lady, and saved that guy. So just good stuff. I mean, being a police officer for 25 years is an accomplishment in itself. To be able to do your service, I see many retired guys sitting out in the back here, do 25 years, and be able to get up and walk out on your own fruition. You have your health, he's got his future ahead of him. It's a lot of work coming here every day, wearing the vest, wearing the belt, wearing the gear. It takes a toll on your hips, on your knees. There's a lot of sliding out. And you want to grab it. And it's just like a mailman. Through rain, snow, sleet, or hail, police are always there. And I'm happy Rob's retiring. He's able to go out on his own. He's not being forced out. He's not going out in, a little injured. But I'm really happy for him, and I wish you the best. So good and sufficient, getting me fixed, and this was probably the hard one for me, definitely hard. I got a little something for you. This is going to bring a few tears.
Give you a little background of who these studs were. This is about 1990. Hi, May.
Hi.
That's me a couple years on the job. That's Brian when Brian graduated. 90, what was it, 90?
Oh.
I was 86.
He was 88.
88, okay, 88. And then my grandfather, Howard. And Rob wasn't there, a police officer at that time, but I had him superimposed. And I'm not forcing him out, I want him to stay, but he's ready, so. Everybody's like, why are you letting him leave? I'm not letting him leave. He wants to go, so I'm happy. I'm happy he's going. So, nothing better than, here's another picture. Rob was on Midnights. I think you were on Midnights, I don't know.
Zipperhead.
Another picture. Yeah, well, Lauren took me up, so I had to pay back the favor. So, here's Rob Meyer. Sleep in tomorrow.
Like Greg, I also have a piece of paper here. However, it's blank. The reason it's blank, there's so much to say, and I don't know how to say it.
Hey, you got all night to say it. You had a couple cold beers, so. Don't think you gotta impress anybody here.
That picture right there was, I missed that picture. I was on the Seeger. Seeger? I didn't make it. I wasn't on the job yet. I was waiting on the list. The list was frozen for 3 years. And here they go. Get the picture. I always wanted to be in that picture.
Write it down.
Maybe I should have wrote something. Yeah. Thanks for telling me what a pension was. I had no clue. At the gas station, Dad says, well, don't you want a pension like your brother? What do you want to do? And I thought working at Myers Amico was my destiny. He said, well, pension, son, you'll get paid after you retire from work. I mean, not work and get paid? Where do I sign up? It took me 2 tests to get here. I took one with Brian, Brian's second one. And the day of the test, he put sticky notes all over the apartment. You can do it, all positive, PMA, that Bob Richardson thing, a positive mental attitude. It was great. have my cousin as a supporter. No one else coming to work. My brother, my whole family, my mom, Daddy, everybody was there for me, supporting me the whole time. I should have wrote this. I say that 5 more times. Leah. Yeah, I'm going fishing, Mark. I see all these retired guys here who showed up to say goodbye to me or to wish me good luck, and it's amazing to see you guys. I have family here from Oklahoma, California, Virginia. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Texas. It's a trip. So wonderful that you guys can make it here for me. I appreciate it. Friends I've made over the years. Two guys sitting over there right now. 40 years fishing with these knuckleheads. 40 more, I hope.
Get some water. Get the guy some water.
I really didn't know what to write down. There's so many things that in my career that I did, that I've been involved in, people I worked with. I always said when I left here, I'd probably go leave something on the chief's desk, but how can I leave anything in your desk? It just wouldn't be right.
No. Yes, it would. It's your brother.
It's a new desk.
3 months on the job, I was doing follow-up on motor vehicle accident. And at the time, Prisco was the chief. Everybody knows Mike Prisco, right? Everyone in traffic and safety puts his arm around me and says, "Hey, Rowdy, how do you like working for these bunch of a-holes?" 3 months on the job. How do you respond to that? You know? I told him I loved it, and he said it would be over before you know it. And here I am. I know. Sorry, Pete, I'm trying to hold it in, kid. I'm trying to hold it, it's just too hard, buddy. It's too tough, it's too hard to hold it in. I look around here and just see so many friendly faces, people I've known, and people that I care about and they care about me. Thank you for coming here. I appreciate it. It's,
You guys gotta go back on the road too.
yeah, I gotta go back to work again. Well, the patrol captain's over here, you gotta.
You guys are all right.
Greatest place to work, great community we have here. Thank you.
Before we go ahead and have Rob take his walk out, would there be anybody interested in coming up to say a few words to Rob on Rob's behalf? Rob, if you would, just real quick before pictures. On achieving your 25 years as a police officer in retirement, you are entitled to the Silver Life Card from the PBA. Your card is in transit somewhere. It's not here yet. Perfect. But I do have your PIN, so I can give that to you. A little something. Yeah, checks in the mail. You know, do it after the pictures. Yeah. All right, after Rob and the family take some pictures, if you would muster on out front, we're going to, I guess, have the ceremony. I believe there's a boat involved somehow. It's going to be good.
I didn't put socks on. I'll have family down there. Nice.
Yeah.